It's time for some new Bluray Pickups. Let's go! Lovely. Hello everybody on Newtown, Jamie Powell back for another video, and I'm doing the latest 20 pickups. Yes, 20 new arrivals. This has been a little while since I've done a video, and I have bought some films over the last couple of months or so, and I want to show you what I've picked up. And talk about each film or whatever I have got, and tell you what I think, etc. So let's get started. So the first pickup I want to show you is For All Mankind. This is a TV series about the moon landing. I've not seen this before. Big Paulie was going on about it, so it was very good. And I thought, I get that. It's from CEX, really cheap. I think it was about £6 when I ordered it, so that's not too bad. So happy to pick that one up. Battlestar Galactica. This is the original movie that launched the phenomenon, as it says on the back here. Never seen this film, never seen the series either. It's just something that I never got into. My dad always said it's just a rip-off of Star Wars, so he never bothered with it. But I want to give it a go, so I picked the film up, got this on eBay for £5, and yeah, happy to have it. Another film which I haven't seen, like I said, I do buy films that I haven't seen because, well, I want to watch them. And I got all these quite cheap. I picked up Outland. This is with Sean Connery. And basically this is the action film set in space. That's all I know about it. Not seen the trailer. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. Got it for about £7, so happy to pick that one up. This came out fairly recently on 4K and on Blu-ray in like a media book type thing, or a digibook, whatever you want to call the damn thing. I think it was a media book. But I found this in Germany, and it was, I think it was £6 delivered. If you want to buy the Blu-ray over here, it's like 30 quid. Fuck off. £6 will do. And this is called Quickly with Tom Selleck, or Quickly Down Under, I should say. It's got Alan Rickman in it. Oh, now it's gone up in my estimation of how good this could possibly be. Not seen it, and looking forward to checking it out. Yeah, I popped it in a black case as well. When the Wayans brothers stopped doing the Scary Movies movies, they did the first two, and then it was taken over by Zucker. You know, the guys who do like Airplane and so forth. And they were quite good. I liked 3 and 4. 5 was abysmal. But the Wayans brothers did do something else. They did something called A Haunted House. And I think I might have seen this. I don't remember it. I know they've done 2. I need to find the second one. I believe the second one you can't get on Blu-ray in this country. You can get it on HMV, on DVD, but you can't buy it on Blu-ray, sadly. So I'll watch this one first, see if it's any good. But they both look like funny films, and it's a similar sort of thing, sort of that wacky humour. So looking forward to checking this one out. I watched this many years ago with my dad, and we both thoroughly enjoyed it. It stars Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland and James Garner. It's called Space Cowboys. 4 old chaps go to space for a mission. I don't remember much about it, but I remember enjoying it, and I'm really looking forward to rewatching this. I've got a lot into my space movies recently after Project Hail Mary. I think that's still the best film of the year so far, and I actually think it's better than Interstellar and Gravity. So anyway, I want to check this one out and see if it's as good as I remembered. Another great film of Bruce Dern's sci-fi movie. This is the Arrow release. Got this off eBay, and it's Silent Running with a nice slipcover. Basically, not that the slipcover's important, but it's hard to find now, so that's why I pointed it out. It's a really good film about this guy in space who he's in like a dome, and he's like running a garden, and he's got these little robots that help him. And it's quite a bleak film, but it's a really damn good movie. I love it to pieces, and I'm so happy to have this in the collection. I did have this in the collection originally, but I had to sell it at the time, or when I moved, I got rid of a lot of films that weren't perhaps high on my watch list. Well, I want to watch this again, and this is a really lovely film, and I'm really glad to have this back in the collection. I took a punt, and I just say punt. I bought Hard Boiled. I've never seen this, and I've heard great things. I'm recently into my foreign films. I've been watching lots of those recently, and I think some of them are better than anything that Hollywood has done, especially recently. But this is a really good film, apparently. Hard Boiled, lots of action, and yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. This is the Arrow Special Edition. Another one I got off eBay. I've never seen this one either. Seen the original one, 2001, A Space Odyssey, but I've never, it's 2000. But I've never seen 2010, The Year We Make Contact. Never seen this one, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. The trailer did look good. I saw the trailer, and I thought, you know what, I want to check that one out. And it's now hard to find, so I'm glad I picked that one up. And, by the way, the spacesuit there looks just like the one out of Project Hail Mary. And speaking of Project Hail Mary, the star, Ryan Gosling, he starred in this film. This is one of the first films that introduced me to him as an actor that I remember, Drive. And this is the first edition that came out. I did have the re-release, which was like a different soundtrack. And I thought that was fucking pointless because the soundtrack to this is phenomenal. It's a fantastic movie. Ryan Gosling is great in this. And I'm just so glad to have this with the, because I bought this off eBay again. I was looking for this version with the slipcover because I really have always liked the slipcover, and I sold it years ago, and I'm really glad to have found it. And I got it at not a bad price. I think I paid about £4 for it. So I'm happy to have that. Such a great film, and I want to rewatch this tonight. And yeah, it's just a really good film with a great cast. Yeah. Zomblogopolis. There's a name, eh? There's a title. And this is limited to 500 copies. This is 252 of 500. And this is just basically a zombie... I think it's about making a zombie movie. Don't know too much about it because some films I like to go in blind. I know the guys who've produced and made this, and they are fantastic, and I know they make great stuff. So big fan of like Book of Monsters, etc. So I'm really looking forward to watching this one. A few years ago, I went to a screening of Nightbreed starring Nicholas Vince amongst others, and I got to meet him, I get his autograph, etc. He is a really lovely chap, very talented actor, and he's made a documentary, and it's called I Am Monsters. And I'm really, really looking forward to this. Again, only 500 copies, and this is number 237, which you probably can't see. But this is a really, really good film, apparently, and I've never seen it. I'm really looking forward to watching this documentary about this very talented actor. Sorry if my voice seems a bit weak. Maybe I'm coming down with something, but it's a bit weird today. But we're doing our best to get through this, and hope that you guys are enjoying the video so far. Why not subscribe if you're halfway through and you're enjoying it, and more content to come soon, similar to this, when I've got a few more titles to show off, that is, because I don't buy films every week, but anyway, you get the idea. But anyway, what next? Well, this is something that's a bit off for me, because it's not the sort of thing that would go with everything else that I've bought so far, but this was down to a very good price, and it came with a slip cover, which I didn't expect. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was happy to have it without one, but it's a bonus that it did, and this is, don't judge me, okay? This is a 50th anniversary of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? This is the complete series, and I remember watching this as a kid, and the one with Scrappy-Doo, even though he was a little shit, I used to like that as well. But I've always enjoyed Scooby-Doo. It's like a horror film, sort of mystery horror film for kids. Yeah, as a kid, I loved it. There were sometimes I was actually creeped out by some of it. I was little. I was 24, but it was. I loved Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is such a part of my childhood, and yeah, this is a complete series. I think there's 3 series in all. There's 2 main series, and they did like a 3rd series that was considered the official sequel series. It's got 916 minutes. If I start now, I'll be done by Christmas. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to rewatching some of these, and well, I'm going to watch them all, obviously. But yeah, really happy to have that in the collection. Brings back a lot of memories. Earlier on, I said about some foreign films. I've been watching a lot of Japanese horror recently, so I've picked up a couple that I haven't seen yet, and some that I have, which I've bought obviously because I really liked them. There was a box set of 3 films, I think it's called Gothic Ghost Stories, like that, Japanese ghost stories, with a book. But sadly that's out of print and I can't find it anywhere. It's a lovely set. I really would love to get that set because it's volume 2, which I want to get as well. But that's like £45 and it's a lot of money. So I'm hoping it'll come down in price. If not, maybe I'll do Klarna, I don't know. But anyway, one of the films that came from that set is The Ghost of Yotsuya, a film by Kenji Misumi. And if I said that wrong, I do apologise. But anyway, this is the film. And you know what? It looks really damn good. And these films are fantastic. Some of these movies are truly different, original, creepy. And this one was made in 1959. 1959. And they're still good to this day. This one is only 83 minutes. Japanese language. There's some special features on there. But yeah. I'm really enjoying watching these films at the moment. I've bought a few. There's a few I'm trying to find Blu-ray that are quite hard to find. Tushinyo, I think is what it's called, or Kinnushio. I don't know what it's called, and I know it's Kwaidan, which is the one I want to get on the Eureka. But I'm trying to find these films. They're so expensive. But yeah, because obviously Eureka titles, they go out of print. If they go out of print, you're fucked. You want to buy it because it goes up like £70 on fucking eBay. Bastards, racketeering bastards. I don't mind paying a little extra because it's rare, but my God, you have to charge £130 for one of them. Fuck. But anyway, I thought I'd pick this one up just in case. But I want to watch it. This is from Radiance Films. Now this one I have seen, and it was recommended by Alan Scouser. He is a guy on YouTube who does videos. He knows his stuff, and he does very good reviews. When he has a rant, It's great. But this is one that he recommended. I found it on YouTube, and I thought I'd watch it there for free. Why not? It's there for free, so I watched it, and it was fantastic. The way this thing looks. Oh, it's the Snow Woman. We're walking in the air. Yeah, and this is basically about these two guys. They're going through the middle of the mountains in the snow, and they find this little barn for the night or somewhere to go and hide and sleep for the night because they're tired, obviously. And this woman, a ghostly spirit, comes into their where they're sleeping and kills one of the men. But because she likes the other man, fancies him or likes him, she says, "I will spare your life if you do not ever mention my name or about this night." And so he promises and so forth. And anyway, so then it goes to after that, and I thought it was going to jump ship, but he basically goes to town, he goes back to his home village, doesn't say anything, and this is about his progression in the village. There's stuff going on in the village. He meets a new girl, they get into a relationship, and it's about the ups and downs of his life, and then shit hits the fan and something happens, and which brings him back to the Snow Woman. And it is a fantastic film. The visuals on this are really good. I mean, the way they do the lighting and the makeup, it's all practical, of course, and it is fantastic. And this is quite cheap. It's about £12. The Snow Woman, I highly recommend it. Again, it's only 80 minutes. It's not very long. It doesn't outstay its welcome, and these are really good films and very well made. And the fact that it got me creeped out a couple of times it shows a film that is good. And like I said, it's from 1968. This one, I mean, flipping heck, it's a long time ago, and it's still good to this day. Another film from the same sort of era is The Bride of Hades. I've watched this movie, and this film was probably the best I've seen of the recent ones I've watched. This was fantastic. This was really damn good stuff. What a story. And it's based on Japanese folklore as well. What's the story about? Basically, this chap, he's a teacher in this school for all the poor kids. They all live in this little village, and the poor kids there, he teaches them to read and write. He loves them, and he treats them like his own. He's a really good teacher. But his family want him to marry they want to get married to somebody that he doesn't want to get married to. They want him to progress, and that's what I think Japanese culture was like back then. And I don't know if it is still now, but I know it was back then by history. But anyway, so one day it's like the Day of the Dead sort of celebration, like they do in like Coco, Mexican celebrations and all that. And it's the last day, and he goes down by the river, where they're all putting all their lanterns into the river to be set off. All the kids do it. It's part of their tradition. And on the way back, he sees a lantern in the water, and he pushes it away because it's got stuck. And as he turns around, there's these two women stood there watching him, and they've got their lanterns, etc. And they sort of talk and say hello, and then they become friends. And I don't want to say no more because the film goes in a direction you might guess where it goes, but this was fantastic. This is a great ghost story. It's so well made, so well acted. The writing's pretty good. There's a couple of times in the translation I don't think they said that. One character goes, "Really?" And I think, no, they wouldn't have written that back then. That's some modern slang. Really? You know what I mean, Kermit's ghost, literally? I'm sure if he's watching, he's hopefully laughing, because he knows what I'm on about. You guys don't, but it doesn't matter, does it, really? Anyway, so yeah, this film, Bride of Hades, again, 89 minutes, 1968. This was fantastic. This is really cheap, and at the moment, you can get it in a deal on HMV, on the posting of this video anyway. On HMV, 2 for £22. So yeah, why not get that and Snow Woman, 2 for £22. 2 for £22. Yeah, HMV, free shipping over £20. So yeah, £11 each. what's there to say? I think that's a bargain, and they really are great films. And another one I picked up from HMV, because obviously it's in the same sort of thing. It's the same company, Radiance. Radiance are knocking out the park for me at the moment. All these Japanese ghost movies, I'm really digging them at the moment. The Tale of Oiwa's Ghost. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong again. This is a film from, it's a bit differently written out. There we go, 1961, 94 minutes. Like I said, these films aren't too long. Like I say, it doesn't outstay its welcome, and this is another ghost story, Japanese ghost story, and I don't know too much about this one. To be honest, I haven't watched it yet, so I can't say much about it. I like to go into these films blind, because as long as I know it's a ghost story and it's a Japanese one, I'm always going to be interested. So yeah, I got this one, and I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. The inner artwork of this I've seen on elsewhere is really cool as well. I'll pop a picture up here so you can see what I'm on about. But anyway, well, you know what, let's do an unboxing. I want to watch this. I might watch this in a minute after I finish editing this fucking video. Now, I was going to do this video a few days ago. Whilst I'm unboxing this, I might just tell you. I got all my films out, and I had loads, and I figured I'd just show you 20. I'll show you 20 films. It's enough to show you. I've got a few more, but these are the highlights and stuff. The other stuff is just like back catalogue stuff that I got rid of originally, and now I've got back into the collection as such. So anyway, this one, so I was filming this video and I thought, you know what, I can't be arsed. I could not. Sorry, didn't realise that was separate. I didn't, where was I? It was track of thought, lose a track of thought. I put them all back. I couldn't be asked to do the video. Something came over me and I just didn't want to bother. And then I woke up today thinking, oh, I'll do that video today. I'm so weird. It comes with a nice booklet by the looks of it. That's cool. Always nice to have a booklet. And this is the outer artwork, which I think is a lot nicer than the one that they put on the case. But yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the others because they've been very entertaining. Now, a film which I haven't seen before, my mum and dad watched it and they liked it from memory, but I never saw it, never got around to it. It's a Brian De Palma film. This is a German Blu-ray import, starring Gary Sinise and Tim Robbins. It's a space adventure called Mission to Mars. And obviously it's a German release, but it does have the English language, and there is a sticker that we have, the symbol down here inside, but it's got a Wendy cover, so that's all right. And yeah, this is a space adventure. They go to Mars and they find something which they didn't expect to find, is what I've heard. I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. I love anything like this. Red Planet, I'm kind of interested in watching it, but the trailer kind of looks a bit cheap and naff, so I went for this one instead. So hopefully it's the better of the two. Let me know in the comments, is Red Planet worth watching? I'd like to know. I might give that one a go one day. Down to the last two. This is a film which I had in the collection, like I said previously on some of the other titles, but I got rid of, and I'm really sad that I did. This film has had a few releases recently and on 4K, but I got the American import for about £7 on eBay, and this is a fantastic film. Highly recommend it to all you people out there who maybe it's a little bit like a horror film, but it's not. It stars Bill Paxton and Matthew McConaughey. I'm sure some of you already know what it is. It's a film called Frailty. And this is a fantastic film. It's about this father and his two sons are they believe in God very much, and they believe they've been sent God's message to kill the bad people that live in this world. And so they go across the country at times, or people they may come to visit, etc., and bump them off. It's a really good film. It feels like it should be a true story in a way, but it's not, I don't think. But it'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? But yeah. A fantastic horror film, and it's not gory as such from memory, but I remember being a very good drama. I think it was directed by Bill Paxton. Yeah, directed by Bill Paxton. Yeah, this is a really good film. I highly recommend this one. It's such a good movie and very underrated. That word underrated, everybody says that for every film, and but I genuinely believe that this one is underrated. But it's become a thing now. Every film's underrated if not many people have seen it. I guess that is kind of like the definition of an underrated film, but it gets used so much. But for me, from my perspective, this is underrated, and I highly recommend it. I honestly think you should go out and buy this, or rent it, watch it somehow if you can. I think it's a damn good film, and yeah, worthy of your time in my opinion anyway. Now, the last pickup I bought off a good friend of mine, Alan, I mentioned him earlier, Adam Scouser. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel down below, just in case. He's a great guy and he knows the stuff, and he bought this and he didn't like it. And I got in touch with him and said, I'd like to buy it off you if you don't mind, because I really want to see it. Now I know it's bad. I've heard it's bad, and that's why I want to watch it, because some bad films are fun. You know, it's like have a few drinks, get your mates round, and bong this on and have a good giggle sort of thing. And it's a film called Demon Warp, and this is a Vinegar Syndrome, I believe. Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome release. It does come with a very nice thick slipcover, and again, I didn't buy it for the slipcover, but it's nice as a bonus. And yeah, and this is a 4K and Blu-ray combo, and I love the artwork on the front there. Really looking forward to it. It's basically, I think it's like a what do they call those things, Bigfoot sort of thing. I think so anyway. I could be wrong there. Is there reversible art? There is reversible art. Irreversible. Oh Christ! Don't fuck this one up, Jamie. Is it the same or different? Oh, it's basically the same as the front cover of the other one, the slipcover. I'm sticking with that personally. That's the artwork I love out of the two. I think that's great. It's a shame the slipcover didn't go for that one, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy to have it as it is. But yeah, it's like a Yeti Bigfoot type thing, and I've been wanting to see it, but when I saw it was released in Australia, it was very expensive and I couldn't afford it, basically. And Alan sold it at a good price to me, and I really do appreciate that. So thanks, Alan. He really is a really lovely chap. He's a nice guy. He knows his stuff. And he's written some great books too. It's ghost stories and all that. Fantastic. Anyway, that is the last pickup then for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back for some more videos soon, doing my Blu-ray hunts as always, and some movie reviews along the line. And I shall see you again soon. Please like, share, subscribe, stay safe, play safe, and bye for now. Cool. Don't he fucking go on, the bastard.